All right. This is wow. All I can say is wow. This is some pretty major stuff's going on, and it's in the test server right now. But I felt like we kind of need to talk about it because some of this is blowing my mind, and it's making me kind of sad. Let's go over this. Some pretty huge patch notes that's going on. Rainbow Six Siege, Operation Void Edge. Oh my God! All right, let's just go over it right now for the balancing. I can't believe it. I'm kind of shook on this one. All right, so for Buck, all right, the balancing. More keys, more open doors, more opportunities. And right off the bat, this is crazy. Frag grenades are replaced with claymores. I couldn't even say it right. That's how like, blah, this is. Frag grenades are getting replaced with claymores. And then increased skeleton key magazine capacity. So the skeleton key magazine capacity is increased to 5+1. So the skeleton key max ammo count now is 25+1. Buck brings an exclusive soft breaching capability to his team that makes him the best at what he does. And we feel having frag grenades on top of that is a bit too much. The claymore should reduce the punch in his kit from the frags, but do more to provide cover while he is soft breaching. I can't. All right. More customization. Added Razor holographic sight option to her M12. We feel like the Razor is a great addition to the M12 due to the good visibility it grants while aiming and gives it more customization of options. Whatever, I don't care. And we'll get back to this. All right, Jaeger, we're listening to your feedback. Thank you. Now a 2-speed, 2-armor operator. Jaeger is a very strong roamer, and multiple data points demonstrate his huge presence in game. To make his presence a bit less oppressive in game, we're looking to moderate that by reducing his roaming potential. Mozzie, still a shorty with a little heart, removed his super shorty secondary. He is currently a powerful intelligence counter and is a great roamer in the same breath. Altogether, it gives him a very high game presence as a single operator, and we're looking to tone down just how much he brings to his team. Ying, giving our girl Ying a bit more love. Increase the number of candelas to 4, up from 3. Replace claymores with smoke grenades. Increase the T95 LSW damage from 46, which is up from 43. So a +3 increase. Ying's presence is still lower than expected even after improving her candelas in the year 5 season 1. We hope that giving her kit some more juice in her gadgets and weapons should help her out on that front. That's a little weird. All right. And then the TSG-12 Kaid and Goyo added additional magazine to the TSG-12 and reduced the TSG-12 damage from 55 to 84. The TSG-12, as it is now, can currently kill any operator in 2 shots. We're adding an extra magazine while reducing its power to give it more firefight stamina without being overly punishing. All right. The bugs we'll talk about after. The big thing. Yeah, this one. Oh my God. Okay. I guess I've always thought when it comes to Buck, the grenade with his kit was, I've always thought that it was a complete kit. I know that now there are quite a few more fraggers, like literal frag grenades in the game, because you have Glaz, you have Nook, you have Glaz, Nook, Sledge, and someone else. I can't remember who the last person is right now. I had it written down somewhere. But anyways, the point being, Maverick. That's what it was, Maverick. With Buck was 5, but now you're getting rid of Buck's one, which I think there's a very smart play with Buck, which you can do with Sledge still, which was you would toss your grenade on the ground, let it roll, shoot the ground beneath you, and then drop the grenade, and you'd be able to catch people off guard and surprise. I guess I've always thought that was kind of a smart play. I think getting rid of his grenades, I don't know. This one really shocks me. I never thought that he was too overpowerful. I always thought Buck, as his kit was actually a pretty well balanced kit. We'll see how it plays out. I think the added magazine capacity is kind of a good thing. Now you have no excuse as to why you can't open up things. Like, you should be able, within that full mag, open it up. It's not a problem. We'll see how it goes. I personally don't like the idea of the frag grenade being replaced. Cav with the rate with that, well, yeah, whatever. That's nothing. Jaeger turned into a 2-speed 2 armor though. That's interesting, right? So they think this is going to stop him from being probably picked as much, because he's not going to be able to run around as fast, obviously, and he won't be as quiet. They kind of yes and no, because they do kind of they talk about this with Mozzie. He's still an amazing roaming operator at 2-speed 2 armor. I don't think this is going to stop Jaeger at all. I don't think it makes a difference. I think, again, what makes him such a strong pick all the time is his 3 ADSs, the fact that they can each destroy two projectiles, except for the stuff that we already know that Wamai can take care of. I think that it's not really going to affect anything. I think he's still going to be just as deadly. People might just be a bit more apprehensive. Maybe they might be a bit more passive instead of running into danger all the time. But maybe not. You know, again, Siege is a game where your fights are about 5 to 12 feet away from each other. That's like usually the typical thing. At 12 feet, Jaeger's still a monster of an operator. Doesn't matter if he's a 3-speed or 2-speed. We'll see. I don't. The Mozzie losing his super shorty. So basically, this became, we're gonna give it to Castle, see how people like it. Oh, they like it. Now comes the bad news. Like, always, just like in life, there's never just good with bad. Like, there's never just good. You need the bad to come with it. And I'm guessing when they realized that the Castle having the super shorty was very beneficial for him, and people are starting to like turn their opinions around for Castle, they probably looked also then. This was the idea the entire time, was to get rid of Mozzie's super shorty. I don't like it. I think that it was nice to have another person just before during prep phase that could pop walls. I think that was great. Or make holes somewhere else. I think that was an amazing tactic. You're also taking away one of Mozzie's kind of cool. Well, you can still do it with his guns, like with his submachine guns, but it's a lot more wasteful of ammunition, because that's like your primary weapon, where you can make holes in the floor and then put your pests in there, and then they're not as detectable. Like, people won't be able to just know, oh, there's a pest there. They might go over and, you know, get caught. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I really, there's some dramatic stuff happening. For Ying getting an extra Candela. This is like the first time in a while, right, where, if I'm not mistaken, an operator has gotten more than 3 of their like special gadget, whatever their ability. Besides now Ying, there would have been Zofia, because Zofia had 2 breaching charges, the impact grenades, and then 2 of the concussion mines. Other than that, I'm trying to go over my head right now. When it comes to actually used utility, not just something that goes over time, but actual projectiles or consumables, whatever you want to use it, whatever term you would like to use. Zofia was the only one who had that ability, who had 4 of these things. Even then, it was 2 and 2. Before, it used to be, 3 and 3. The point being, this is kind of a new step for them. So I wonder if they're also testing out the idea of operators having more than the classic rule of 3. Maybe they're going to try pushing, like, maybe, I doubt this will ever happen, but maybe my boy Thatcher will get a 4th EMP, because there's so many entry denial devices. Maybe they'll increase again Zofia to have 3 and 3 or 3 and 2. You know, 3 of the impacts, still 2 of the concussions. Maybe they'll give Ash another little grenade breaching charge, impact, whatever, projectile breach. This is interesting times. The damage being increased for the T95, I think, is a great idea. I still think we should probably increase the fire rate just a smidge. I think it's still kind of slow. Goyo, this has kind of been a long time coming. Yes, 100%. This should have happened a while ago. A slug shotgun, which is basically a DMR that could destroy someone in 2 shots, is nutty. Yes, I know we live in the game of, headshot is king. It's a headshot, 1 shot, you're dead. boom, it's done. But I think having a weapon that could literally do that within 2 was always crazy. Again, 55, you're still getting shot twice, you're dead. That doesn't change anything. Only from the distance fighting now will that change, right? Because before the drop, when you got dropped from getting hit from the 84, even at a distance, 2 shots, you're done. It's over. Now with the 55, the damage over distance drops. You have a better chance of surviving, and you won't lose as much health. So I think that's kind of a cool idea. Adding the extra 2 shots in it, or actually the additional magazine, I think is also kind of needed, especially now that this gun's probably going to be used less as a killing object and probably more for opening walls in certain areas. I think they might go back to that, or at least open up some little peaks. But let's go to the bug fixes real quick, because there's not that many, which is nice, which means the game's kind of been holding its own. So the barricade replication issues that cause rubber banding and or throwable objects to bounce off destroyed barricades. That's been fixed. That's nice. I've done it before where I've literally thrown something through a window and it just bounced off nothing. That's fine. I love it. So game boots with direct DX11 when manually select Vulcan executable in the Steam installation folder, so that's great. Dynamic play button does not update properly when the last match was on event/discovery playlist. Cool. Players can clip inside excavators in exterior construction site of Oregon. That's nice that doesn't do that anymore. Minor menu shop and visual fixes. Cool. The Gris Charm missing for some players' inventories. I don't think I ever actually got that, so it doesn't really bother me. And then Zophia's birthday skin, gift skin, not applying properly to the LMGE. Whatever. Nah. My grenades! I can't get over it. Oh my god. This is... This could also... Think about this, alright? I know this is going on longer than the last video. It's just... This has legitimately blown my mind. Think about this. Now, you have a claymore. If you're going in... Now you will. I guarantee you will see probably more... this wouldn't surprise me if you see more of a combo of like a sledge and buck going together now, a lot more than before. And this actually might become a bit more overpowered because now they can put a claymore down while they're self-destructing stuff from above or below, whatever they decide to do. And now they know that they have at least one doorway, one window, one whatever protected. Now that might make them a bit more careless, or it might make them a lot more dangerous because now people might not want to push these guys, knowing that, oh, I could potentially blow up if I don't pay attention for a claymore. Because you know there will be a lot of people who won't notice this at first, this update, if it pushes all the way through to the live servers. Oh man, guys. Oh, this is crazy. I wanted to share this with you. I just can't believe it. I can't. Blah. Nuts. My buck, my boy. Oh. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.